Okay. Alright, hey there, everybody. Let me go ahead and actually get my
Here,
stuff
I'll
ready.
start up my intro real quick. All right, hey folks, thank you for tuning in here with me and Tanner. We are currently covering the severe weather that is now ongoing. We now currently have two tornado warnings, one in Oklahoma and one in Missouri. This small one in Oklahoma is going to be allowed to expire within 23 minutes. This is towards the Morrison area of Oklahoma and just southwest of Pawnee, Oklahoma. Going up towards the one just south of Jefferson City, and we also got one in St. Louis now as well. So St. Louis and Jefferson City, we got two tornado warning or three now that is now going to stay with us within the next several minutes here. If you, this the one that is in Lynn is the one that I talked about before I ended the live broadcast. So bear with me here, folks, as I fix up a few things. All right. And so again, we are just covering these areas that are in the tornado warnings. I'm going to focus mainly on the St. Charles area and St. Louis area in Missouri. We're going to take a closer look at the velocity real quick, and yes, we do have that velocity very weak, but it's there. There's two couplets that is rotating around each other here, or just kind of pretty close to each other. That is going to be just west of Creve, Collier. I'm gonna say that's what that word is there, or that name. I do apologize if I say your town name wrong, but it is what we're gonna have to deal with there. But again, Creve Collier and Maryland Heights, you are in the tornado warning within this area. And I want to look back at Jefferson City real quick. Where'd the radar go that I was just using? Bear with me, folks. I lost my radar that I was using. Did the rotation just poof? Anyway, so evidently the rotation has pretty much disappeared from this storm. I don't know where it went, but it's not there. But if you are in Lynn, you are still in a tornado warning for the next 21 minutes. So please take shelter at this time. If you are in Potts or Royers, Freedom, Crook, Mint Hill, you are also in this tornado warning. Going back south toward the one in Oklahoma, this is again very small one. This is more of a tornado warning that came out of the line of storms that is close to the Tulsa, Oklahoma region. I do apologize there. If you are out in this region, I want you guys to be in your safe place as well. This tornado warning will expire in 20 minutes. Again, 20 minutes is set for that tornado warning to expire. Going back out towards the Jefferson City area, this is where we're going to stay focused for the rest of the time here, as we got two tornado warnings out here in relatively populated areas. If you are in St. Louis, I want you guys to be in your safe place right now. I want you guys to be directly in your safe place. Move into your interior room of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows and doors. Try to find a bicycle helmet or something to protect your heads with. It does look like the storm is mainly doing that thing where it does a gust front. So we're seeing a gust front now, not really too much of a velocity within it, but we're seeing a gust front move out in front of it. So if you're in Clayton or St. Louis area, you are probably seeing a shelf cloud, most definitely, due to that gust front out there. And Tanner, you there? All right, so schools are also being released early tomorrow or being shut down for tomorrow as well. Just want to bring that in. I'm going to try to pull up a St. Louis, Missouri radar because, again, I always do this out of curiosity. We never can find one, though. But we got three tornado warnings out here in the St. Louis, Missouri area, or just near it. We may not have live camera out there, but that's all right. I want to just kind of focus on that velocity that's ongoing. I'm not worried about getting a visual, and really that velocity is broken up in a way. It's still possible that it is still rotating at this time, and it is observed. We got an observed tornado warning. This is just west of the St. Louis area. This is now a dangerous situation. This tornado warning is now observed. meaning it's been reported on the ground. So if you are in the St. Louis region, I want you guys to be in your safe place immediately. Again, this tornado warning has now been reported as observed. And this is moving into a very populated area. I'm hoping this was just a spin up and nothing more than that, but I'm going to take a look here. Damaging tornado and golf ball size hail possible. This is a radar confirmed tornado. A radar confirmed tornado. Impacts. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles are all possible. Tree damage is also likely. This tornado will be near University City, Maryland Heights, and Overland. These areas here around 6:45 p.m. Central Daytime, and towards the Barkley, Brentwood, Normandy, and Woodson Terrence area within 6:50 Central Daytime. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include St. Louis, Ferguson, Jennings. I do apologize if I can't say your name.
I'm back.
All right, we got a tornado observed just towards the St. Louis area, so this is a dangerous situation.
PDS?
Not PDS, but it is observed. It's near a populated area.
And it sucks being right next to the radar.
Yep, it really does.
It's just pulling stuff right off radar.
Right.
Okay. If you want to, go ahead and throw my feet up.
Okay. Throwing your feet up now.
Okay.
Alright, speak for me real quick.
Speaking.
Alright, perfect. Go ahead. You are able to go now. When you're ready.
Bear with me for just a sec. I gotta get my computer.
Alright, so I'll let you do that. I'm still showing your feed.
That's cool.
I'm going to refresh it real quick because I don't think it's loading. There we go.
Yeah, it's loading. Alright, cool.
Alright, folks. I don't know why. Folks, we are covering a tornado warning that is just west of the St. Louis region. Slow down. St. Louis region of Missouri here. This tornado warning is observed, and this will continue to be observed within the next 31 minutes here, or at least before they update it anyways. I'm not seeing anything on radar at this time. No velocity, and like Tanner said earlier, due to it being closer to the radar, it's really hard to depict on what is going on, but I'm not seeing anything right now via that, and it does look like it's gone more outflow. Tanner, do you agree with me there?
Yeah, I 100% agree. Make sure you still have audio.
Alright, I believe I do.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I do see. Let's go here. Alright, it does have a little bit of that rain wrapped right there in Berkeley and Hazelwood. And you can definitely see this up here. This is where some of that heavier rain is. And is going to remain to stay over the next couple of minutes, is where you're going to see that heavier rain. It's going to be right in here in the Ferguson and Berkeley area. So that's what I'm currently watching.
Thank you, Tanner. And I'm here monitoring NWS chat here, and we got reports of hail towards the Texas region. This is way south down there towards that line of storms that we're dealing with. We got wind. Bear with me. We got wind or hail up to 1 inch or quarter size that is falling towards the Texas region. But our main focus are these tornado warnings that are currently still ongoing towards the St. Louis, Missouri region here, and that's actually going into the Illinois area here as well. So if you are out in front of this storm and you're in Illinois, I do want you guys to also be in your safe place. And let me go ahead and move my radar out here real quick.
If you throw me back up real quick, this is where. Are they pulling audio from my feed on the green screen?
No, we're pulling desktop audio.
Pull from green screen.
All right.
Just
We cannot hear you on Tanner's. Oh wait,
Loud, like
now we
long
can.
barrel echo. Right here, you could see. Okay. Right here, you can see the red is going away, green is going towards. So green going this way, red going that way, and this is where you get that couplet right in there. We're going to continue to watch this closely, because obviously, this is where some of that heavier, the heavier rain is up here towards Clinch, and just right there in St. Anne. Berkeley, there's Robertson, St. Louis International Airport is right here. So these are the areas that we are watching for those severe and heavy storms. There could definitely also be some hail in there. I'm trying to see. There is a debris drop. We do have a CC drop. All this blue here is indicating either noise or non-meteorological objects. And I believe that they're picking up non-meteorological objects here. Let's go back here to reflectivity. And yeah, there's that heavier rain. It's not in the warning, but it is boxed in by a severe thunderstorm warning. I'm going to go here to the storm relative velocity. There's not really a storm relative velocity, depiction.
Yeah, Tanner,
But
I'm
this
just
right
gonna
here,
agree with what you
the
said
red is
earlier.
going away, green is coming
It
towards.
does look
We're actually
like
going
we
to
got
draw
a
them.
CC drop, but right now we got a lot of noise that is just moving in. And newest scan, it looks like we're seeing a lot more hail with the storm right now towards the Hazelwood and Berkeley, Ferguson, and Florissant region. Other than that tornado risk, so this tornado warning may get now it's gone back down to radar indicator, so it's not observed anymore. That's good news for us. But it does look like the storm is mainly moving north of the tornado warning now. So Tanner, I'll let you kind of continue with that coverage there.
Yeah, Nick. So like I said, the green is going away, and then we have the red that's going towards. So this would be that indication of
Correct.
the rotating column of air. It's not a PDS, correct? Okay, that's a good thing. But it does look like some of that heavier rain is now starting to move into Berkeley, Normandy, Bell Ridge, Birkeland Hill, Overland, even up into Delwood and Castle Point. That's where we're seeing that heavy rain. They're definitely 100%. I can tell by the radar imager that there is hail knocked inside of this storm here. And let's go back here and let's actually pull up velocity here.
Tanner, not to
And
interrupt
it
you
looks like
here,
that couplet has
but
since,
that tornado warning
deepened and
just west
quieted
of
out.
St.
But
Louis. They
there's definitely
not the one that we're
still
that you're
rotation. Go
looking at
ahead.
now, but the other one they dropped that one for the time being. All right.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Give me just one sec here. I'm gonna pull up another software so I don't have to use the one I'm using. Do you see anything in NWS
here,
chat?
Um, not seeing anything at this time. And looking at social media as well, we did get a mesoscale discussion about that supercell Bradley Jefferson and St. Louis area. That is continuing through that tornado watch that we have out there right now. So that was the National Weather Service was trying to bring that to focus there.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's right. It's gonna be somewhere in here where that heavier hail and rain is gonna be mixed, more than likely. And the couplet has a lot dissipated, but if anything, this is where we're seeing that rotation.
Agreed
still, right in Bell Ridge area still.
We still do got that larger hail that is falling. As Tanner was saying earlier, you can just tell by the radar that it is falling just in and around the Ferguson region of Missouri and just now heading into Illinois now. if you're in Ferguson, you're probably hearing that hail hit your roof. So please do stay indoors. We do still got that tornado warning for your area. You could probably hear the sirens going off for sure. So just stay sheltered in, even though we're not really seeing indications of anything right now other than that large hail. We want you to stay in your safe place until National Weather Service decides that it is safe to let this tornado warning go.
Correct.
And I do apologize here for our silence. Tanner's getting some things done, and I'm trying to get some things as well fixed up real quick. I'm going to take a look at some cameras out here towards the St. Louis area just to kind of look at what we got. I'm going to take a look at some cameras out here towards the St. Louis area just to kind of.
If you're looking into Normandy area, that's where some of this heavier rain right now will start to be pushing down into. But nonetheless, this is a tornado warning. I need you in your safe place. Yeah, I don't know if they decided to or if they did drop it, but they should have kept it as a confirmed because there is still a lot of blue, which normally is indicating CC drops. And differential radar is also picking up on it being with hail. As we look right now into Kinloch, right there, my friends, that's where we're seeing. It's where we're starting to see some of this. It's where I'm starting to see some of this area. Newest scan coming in, you can see it's now starting to move more towards the what would that be? Towards the east of northwest of Castle Point, west of Lemoore. But right now it's over Calverton Park.
We are now
So
getting
if you live in
reports on
Calverton
NWS
Park, you
chat
guys are
from
in this. Go ahead
amateur
now.
radio spotters that there is reports of egg-size hail. That is about 2 inches in size. And we're getting reports of thunderstorm wind damage. Spotter reports 3 inches or inch limbs down with estimated 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. So right now this is a wind threat, but I don't know if you see that, Tanner, but this storm does look like it is. Looks like it does have that hook echo to it still. It's just questionable on what it may do. Right.
Yeah, it looks like this could be a back-forming hook echo, if you look at it. But it looks like, if anything, the hook echo should be moving very far.
So again, if
to
you are out in this area,
west.
as we said before, you're probably getting that larger hail being in this storm. We do still got that tornado warning, and there's nothing in the NWS chat yet about canceling that warning. Although we did get a severe thunderstorm watch that is pretty much for an hour from now here. That stretches from Collinsville into Edwardsville. So there's probably a talk about of letting that tornado warning expire, and continuing with and there it is. Never mind. That's the wrong one. But they did expire a tornado warning in Noble and Payne, Oklahoma. So that small tornado warning that we were briefly talking about, they did expire that tornado warning there. Yeah, Florissant. Correct. And looking back towards New Haven here, we do have another storm that is trying again. And that is something that I'm going to keep my eye on here within the next couple of minutes. Is this one storm right behind the other? St. Louis, you could get a second shot at this storm. So I want you guys to just kind of be paying attention ahead of time um, on this one here. It was previously tornado warned, but now it is just severe warned. But that this is something we're going to really continue to watch for. No rotation, maybe some weaker, broad, very just weak rotation within this storm. But right now, it's just trying to get its act together. In that point, if you are out and ahead of it, New Haven, going all the way out to St. Louis, Missouri, and Illinois, this storm can pack a punch with some larger hail, just not as large as the one that just went through St. Louis, not as large as that one there. And bear with me to see if they expired anything. No updates on anything about expiring the tornado warning, so they're going to keep it going for the next couple of minutes. I'm assuming they're still seeing rotation within that within the warning here. There may be the weakest rotation there, and that could be right here, just north of Normandy. That they're still seeing that rotation there. So we're really keeping our eyes on this storm still, just trying to make sure it moves out of the city safely without causing any damage. It was recently reported as on the ground from radar, but as of now, we are just seeing this thing continue to go through. We got 17 minutes on that tornado warning, and we are just down to one tornado warning at this time. So one tornado warning is what we got. Tanner, you got anything?
No, not
Right.
right now. I don't see anything.
I do
But like I was
agree with
saying,
you. And
this does look like a bow echo. Definitely. And definitely could remain a bow echo. If this does maybe kind of spin back up here. But these winds here in Normandy, those winds are very right here, my friends. These are very gusty. They
yep.
just actually took out
So they did
Oberlin
continue it.
and Brecklin Ridge out of this warning. Yeah, we have one of these cells up here moving to the north, east northeast at 38. Newest scan coming in. This right here. This could be a
Yep.
this could be a tightening couplet, if you would.
Yep.
National Weather Service just issuing another tornado warning. It looks like for
And if you look at radar,
Ferguson,
Tanner, you can see a little
Montana,
bit of an area
and Jennings, Montana.
where it's kind of coupleting just a little bit. Not much, but it's there. And you can see it. And that's why we still got a continuation on that warning.
Yeah, right here in Castle Point. This give me one sec. This definitely could be a some type of rotation. I'm actually just gonna go here. I'm gonna draw my circle I have here. Okay. Still watching this closely here, Nick, and I think it'll kind of calm down here momentarily, but that definitely could be some type of rotation. I want to look at correlation coefficients to see, and this down here,
Right.
these blues, this normally will indicate some type of rotation potentially.
And just looking out on the other areas here, some of these storms are mainly becoming a little bit of a linear to multicellular threat right now. And that's why we're staying in Missouri, because the storms that we're more concerned about are the ones near Herman and the ones near St. Louis. The one near St. Louis, like you said, Tanner, is looking to start dying out, or just kind of weakening a little bit and calming down. But we could see it try to uptick a little bit more again. And a new report coming in from Christian County, Illinois. Reports of half-dollar size hail is being reported. That is about 1.25 inches that is being reported just now. from the NWS chat.
Right. Yeah, I'm still watching this very closely. Here. And that could be debris. It looks like if it was debris, it did loosen up. But this
Agreed.
right here, my friends, you can see
And
right
that
here.
is why we got a
That is some
continuation
type of
on that
rotation.
tornado warning as well. If you are out in front of this storm, again, just please be sure to have ways to get warnings, stay precautioned, or have precautions if need to be to. And Tanner, I want to bring the focus. If you look towards Jennings and Clayton, you can actually draw a line out here where you can see pretty much either a rear flank. You could probably see a rear flank, or that could also be a gust front within this storm. Do you see that, Tanner? All right. So again, you're all good there. Within this area, around the Clayton area, and coming around Jennings, this is just coming off the Boeing or Hook Echo here. This is where your rotation would be. You would get those greens and reds going together, and then you got out here either rear flank. Something within that is out here, and I would be pretty interested to get a camera out there, but you can't really see one. No, you can't any, or you don't. Yeah. All right. But we're continuing to watch and monitor this the situation out here. Yep, it's down. We're continuing to monitor the situation out here towards the Castle Point and the Jennings region, but the rotation has since broken up again, and I believe it's going to continue to do so. We got 11 more minutes on that warning. So if you are out in front of it, again, just please be aware that we do have that tornado warning. It could get continued depending on if this storm continues to do what it's going to do. It looks like the hook mainly is going to try to include back into itself a little bit there. Other than that, we have 13 severe thunderstorm warnings, 1 tornado warning so far, and 1 flash flood warning. That is our alerts that we got. Let's see. I want to go ahead. Hey Tanner, just to let you know, I plan to start working on my local weather forecast and stuff for this evening. So if you can take over, if everything picks up again, if you don't mind taking over while I try to get that done, that would be fantastic. And just letting you also know that we got an early release tomorrow. We have an early release for tomorrow. Yep, for school. Yep. Oh, that's great. Well, yep. But it does. Nope. We still got that tornado warning that is in effect for the St. Louis metro. If you are still in the St. Louis area, you're probably hearing those sirens blare, but there's a possibility that they're going to cancel that tornado warning there as the main storm is moving out of the warning box. Yep, I don't have a problem with that. There you go.
Yeah, so you want to go ahead and throw up my screen. Cool. So we can see, it looks like a lot of this rain right now We're actually gonna pull up the pen.
We can do it this week, just not.
Yeah. And then, are you starting this
today
week
or
with the
tomorrow.
videos or next week?
We can do it this week, just not in the next today and tomorrow.
Okay, that works. Yeah. Okay. So bear with us here, folks. I'm working on getting this all fixed up. So, right here, you can see there's that heavier rain. We're starting to see that heavy rain, really continue to dissipate. And the rain will definitely be moving out of here momentarily. But right now, it's over the Spanish Lake area. We're going to watch that. Let's go ahead and let's go to the BV. And base velocity, you've your winds that are going, green is going towards the radar, and our radar is this way, so we have our green going towards, our red that's going away.
Tanner, just letting you know,
red
they
going
continued
away
a severe thunderstorm
from the
warning
radar.
for the Benton and Hickory Pope, Missouri region till 8 p.m. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because it has a tornado possible tag with it, with winds up to 70 miles per hour.
Okay. Yeah, we're watching this right here, right now, and you can see, as we look, you can definitely see, we have the winds that are, red is going, green is going towards, red is going away, and right here, and I'm actually going to make it yellow here, right here is where we have that potential couplet. And this is actually outside of the warning box, but that right there could be the potential couplet that we are watching. Let's go back to 1, and we can see that's in the severe thunderstorm warning. I believe it's a considerable warning. Yeah, considerable warning. It is inside of, and let's go to the rotation. Very, very weak rotation we are looking at. But the storm relative velocity says the same thing, that the winds are starting to drive themselves apart. Correlation coefficients down here outside of the warning, actually in front of the warning. I personally think that this is just, a lot of sound.
We got a lot of sound out there in that region right now, but like you said, there's some weak rotation as well. That sounds fun.
And it's starting to get in between radar hole.
Oh,
yeah, it's yeah, the only other radar we have is the KLSK.
So yeah, as it begins to move into a radar hole, it's going to be 10 times harder to really see what's going on within the storm.
Yeah, especially right here. This is where I think we have that, that broad rotation here, but I'm personally not sure.
Right, and due to that, folks, just take this as an extra precaution,
here,
as we are, like Tanner just said, we are really moving into that radar hole region. So just take that as an extra precaution. Listen closer to the National Weather Service, and just keep your ears and eyes open, and take shelter if need to be. We're not here to scare you. We're here to keep you weather aware.
Yeah, right over Spanish Lake.
Do you want me to pull up WSV, or do you want to pull up WSV3? We could try to see what it says via the rotation.
Yeah. That's not gonna help.
Right.
It's just gonna probably. It's just how the sites are put up. Right. Yeah. So. We're just going to have to monitor this threat continuously, especially to the Spanish Lake. I do believe they did drop the tornado warning, but we still have the considerable severe thunderstorm warning, and then we have the thunderstorm warning that is in for portions of Madison County in southwestern Illinois. And then this warrant, the considerable, is for South Charles and northeastern St. Louis County and South St. Louis City.
you want me to play some music or something? Anything between that? Alright, yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
If you want, we probably could just end it
Let's
here.
make our run throughs within the storms just to make sure. Look towards the New Haven storm. Look at any possible rotation, which we may have some. Looks more of a wind, but just kind of look everywhere
Right.
before we end. Right now, folks, as of now, the biggest thing I'm seeing is now going to be that hail and linear threat. Spin up tornadoes are still in and possible within this area, but folks, we're just gonna go ahead and get ready to end it here for the moment. If we do get any new tornado warnings issued or anything that gets out there, we'll definitely come back here and cover it here on the Nicholas WX YouTube channel. Tanner, if you want to take us away.
Alrighty, folks.